And welcome back. We are in the kitchen and on the menu with Cook Roni herself, making something that smells delicious because we have onions, we have fresh fried bacon, and there's cauliflower draining.
Cauliflower, because we're not from Michigan. Anyway,
yes.
We're learning to make altogether loaded cauliflower bake. It's really super simple. The ingredients are simple. But
what is this again? Loaded
cauliflower bake. Okay, and we have to bake it. So I got the oven going. It's been going 350. You heat it to 350. So what Carol needs to do is cut green onions. What I did before the show, before Carol even probably got up this morning, no, I did it. I took 2 small heads of cauliflower and I boiled water, put tons of salt in it, and I parboiled them for 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go back and get them. So you got that?
Yes, okay. And I got your onions. So you just want these chopped up small?
Yeah,
yes. Okay. Because we need how much again? A quarter of a cup?
A fourth of a cup, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the cheese sauce that goes over the bake. So what it calls for is 2 tablespoons of butter.
And how ironic that we just shared Carol's recipe with tomatoes, and it had a cheese sauce over the top of it. So we're just like talking and thinking alike.
Are we? Are we? Oh. We appreciate you guys when you...
Yes.
And if you're watching on TV, go to Facebook Live, because we are Facebook Living this, so go ahead and ask us a question, any question. Carol will answer it.
I will try, because we are doing 5 things at once, and for us, that's riding the struggle bus. And
riding or driving the struggle bus?
Both. You drive, I ride.
Okay.
And we appreciate when you say you like us, you like when we cook.
Yes, because it means a lot.
It does, because we never say we're professional.
Okay, when you get that done, I'm going to let you, it calls for 6 pieces of bacon, and you cannot snitch, because that's why we're Facebook Live, because you're going to get to see when we go to a different camera that Carol snitches the bacon.
Never.
So anyway, there's more than 6 pieces. Yeah, it can be big pieces, because it's me and Dee. All right. Okay. So, doing the low carb thing. This is a keto recipe.
Keto.
Yeah, this is not going very fast. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm making the cheesy roux that goes over our parboiled cauliflower.
Okay.
So to that, we're going to let that melt.
I haven't had cauliflower in a long time.
You haven't?
No.
When this gets melted, we're going to add a little garlic, and not too much garlic, because my husband does not appreciate garlic as much.
He doesn't like garlic, but it makes everything taste better.
Yeah. So we're just going to put a little bit in there, and we won't tell him, okay?
Does he notice if there's garlic?
Oh, yes.
He really does?
Yeah. Oh, Dee's the cook of the family.
But doesn't he grow garlic in his garden as well? No? Oh, I thought he did.
Paul wants to know, what is your go-to dish?
Our go-to dish. What is your go-to? What is your go-to dish?
My go-to dish is anything pasta, because I usually have some form of some boxed pasta at home, whether it's spiral or whether it's, just eggshell or whatever. And we usually have chicken in the freezer. And we usually make just like a Parmesan kind of roux. And so that to me is just so easy to make when I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. So
our go-to dish, if it's just me and Dee, it's something different. But if it's the family, we love our pork loin. We always get a big pork loin, and we always smoke it. And then it's, so I got the melted butter, and to that I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic.
Okey-doke.
And not very much. It calls for 3 little tablespoons of garlic. I just put barely any in there, so you can't really tell.
And there's your onions.
And you let that cook. Now you just give that bacon not a bite.
I'm going to use our kitchen scissors.
You can do whatever you want to.
And we are just going to
And I'm just going to keep this
Everyone's probably going to ask, where did you get your bacon? Because, Roni, this looks really good.
Well, I got it at the...
Do not snitch any. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to cut it. I'm not snitching.
Okay, so this needs to cook for about a minute. And to this, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, but we're going to do that during the break. Is that okay?
Perfect, because I got some bacon to snitch.
We're going to take a quick break and finish this recipe up right after this, friends. Yeah, you be careful with my bacon.
I'm watching you guys. It was a sliver of bacon. I just taste tested to make sure it was okay.
Okay, we're learning how to make loaded cauliflower. See, now you got me. Cauliflower bacon. Just during the break, I added 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm making a roux, and then 2 cups of whole milk. And I'm giving it a whisk. I turn my temp down just a hair.
Okay.
And then to that, and Carol's just cutting and eating bacon.
I'm just cutting.
Okay.
Cutting.
You're fine. And then to this little thing, I'm adding 2 tablespoons
Ooh.
of cream
Just
cheese.
2 tablespoons of
Oh
cream
yeah,
cheese?
baby.
Ooh.
So when you get some of that cut, Carol Ann.
I got a lot of it cut. Now, have you tried now you were mashing that cauliflower
Nope.
up, correct? Have
Nope.
you? Oh, we're not?
Nope.
Oh. I wonder what it would taste like if you just
You do.
mashed it and lay it.
That's how the Lewises make potatoes when the kids are gone.
Yeah, because
You
my
take,
boys, I don't know.
do
they would
that and
probably
you
know
mash
this.
it, and then you could put cream cheese, and then you just use the cauliflower as potatoes.
Now, do you want the onions in there? Those are done. Those are cut.
Those will all go into this bowl. Now you're supposed to put it all in
okay.
there and mix it,
Oh.
but if you want to put all that into here, that's probably enough bacon.
You think? We got
No,
What?
it calls for 6 pieces, but I just did the whole,
okay. Well,
whole
I can-
thing.
because you need this. Do you want me to put it in there?
Okay. Okay.
I can put it in
now
there.
I got all the cream cheese pretty much broken down, incorporated. Then you take it off the.
Gotta keep kind of stirring it, huh?
Yeah, I whisk it.
Good. You want me to add the bacon in there?
I need a stool. I'm too short for
Do you want me
this.
to add the bacon in there? Yeah.
Yeah, you could put it in
Oh,
here.
it goes. Here, you just leave that there. You
Okay,
got
you
your
okay?
hands full. I'll come over here.
Yeah.
Wait, who
Okay.
said what? Kitchen scissors. Oh,
we
they're
do it
the
all.
best.
We use them all the time.
I use them all the time too. Yeah, but you can only.
Oh, Diane Hall.
Our cooking act or just our act?
Okay, so
Oh,
you
right,
add that,
yes.
and then I'm going to pull this off, and then that's when I add a cup and a half of
Yes, I'm listening.
cheddar cheese to this.
Cup and a half of cheddar cheese.
Yes.
Yum.
And this is a big bag, so I'm
really
just
good.
eyeballing it because everything melts together.
3 minutes. Okay. Do you want me to stir this or what?
Well, if you want to add the green onions to that,
Okay.
that would be super stellar.
Yep. And here we have the onions, friends. We just cut up some onions, and just gonna. And should I mix all of this together?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna when I get all this stirred in, I'm going to add that to that, and then we're gonna put it in our bowl.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a 9 by 13 pan, but I put it in this one because my cauliflower just looked really like I didn't have a lot. There's a recipe on there. It's 2 heads of cauliflower. I cut into little floret bites, 2 tablespoons of butter, 3 cloves of garlic minced, 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 cups of whole milk.
Oh wow, there's more in there than I've been paying
Yeah,
attention
and
to.
2 ounces of sour cream. We softened that, and then we
Okay.
added that. And now we're putting a cup and a half, or not quite a cup and a half. Okay, I'm gonna add just
me
a
here?
little
I'll
more.
stir.
You stir that.
I'll stir.
Yeah, I don't have that on. You take it off that heat. So we're gonna
Okay.
keep
Do you
stirring
want me to
this.
turn this off?
Yes, please, because I'll forget that it's
We'll burn
on.
down the building.
Yes,
Not
we will.
really.
Okay, you got that?
Close.
Keep stirring.
Oh, keep stirring.
Yep.
Just keep stirring.
And then we're gonna add it. We're gonna add it to the pan.
And then we're gonna put it in the oven.
Yep.
For how long?
Well, you're supposed to just pour that over the 9 by 13. I'm putting it all into this dish, and then because it's easier to stir, we'll make less of a
okay.
mess, knowing us, right?
We try. That's
Nah,
who we
not very
are.
hard. Okay.
So if we took our show on the road, Diane, what should we call our show?
Oh my gosh.
Like our cooking, well, we've had names for it.
Yeah, we have.
So someone is asking, what's
Add-
our favorite sweet treat to make? I'm
Little
not
salt and pepper?
really a big, probably chocolate chip cookies or brownies with lots of nuts, because I love nuts in my brownies.
My favorite sweet treat. You ready for this?
Yes.
Homemade ice cream, because
Oh,
I
that's
don't like to
good, too.
bake. Okay. So we're going to put that.
pour it in there
Yep,
now?
pour it in there.
Here it goes. Ooh, yummy, Ronnie.
The cheese didn't melt very well, but that's
It'll
because we
melt
took it
once
off the heat.
yeah.
Give that a stir.
Give that a oh, yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Oops, perfect.
And then you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this an oompa moment?
Look at us. And, ooh, Ronnie Babani, got to
Yep.
get all that.
Now the bacon and
Okay.
bacon and onions you could add at the very end, but I like to incorporate it because
Ronnie. Oh, my goodness. And then you do put this in the oven?
yep, you put it in the oven, you bake it for about 30 minutes. You can add more cheese if you
Yum.
want to.
Yeah, that cheese is going to melt. I wouldn't worry
if you're looking
about
for something low carb and filling,
Lay your
lots
face
of
in it, good.
protein, there's a recipe.
That looks delicious. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.